lots of story to tell. Tales, tales, who has a tale? Let's hear some tales about tales.
Welcome to our summer program, Tales and Tales, here at Auburndale Public Library. I'm Miss Rhonda.
I'm Isabella.
And today we're going on the farm.
Oh, let's go. Today we're going to read Sherlock Chick and the Case of the Night Noises by Robert Quackenbush. Let's see here. Sherlock Chick's mysterious night noises case began late one night when loud noises woke him from a sound sleep. Crash, bang, boom! The noises were coming from the barn. Sherlock Chick hurried over. The other animals on the farm followed him. The barn was quiet when everyone got there. Sherlock Chick went inside and looked around. He saw a milk pail lying on the floor and a tiny rubber ball nearby, but no one was inside. Sherlock Chick came out of the barn. He told everyone what he'd seen. Maybe a ghost was making a noise, said Putty, the farmer's cat. We should stay up and talk about it. Don't be silly, said Mother Crow. That wind did it. Sherlock Chick didn't think so, but he kept it to himself. They all went back to bed. The next night, the same thing happened, only this time the noises came from the stable. Sherlock Chick looked and saw a bucket of nails spilled on the floor and a small ball of yarn nearby. But no one was there. Sherlock Chick asked Joe Horse why he wasn't in the stable. I was sleeping in the pasture, said Joe. That's right, said Mother Crow. My calf and I saw him there. Maybe a monster did it, said Putty Cat. We should stay up and talk about it. No one wanted to stay up. They went back to bed. On the third night, the awful night noises came from the tool shed and woke everyone up. This time, Sherlock Chick saw cans tossed on the floor and a ball of crumpled paper nearby. But again, no one was there. That noise must stop, said Mother Cow. I agree, said Putty Cat. Let's stay up and talk about it. No staying up, honked Amy Goose. I want quiet. My goslings have the sniffles and they need their rest. Don't worry, said Sherlock Chick. I'll solve the case. As soon as the sun was up, Sherlock Chick went to work. First he went to the barn. He looked up and saw the shelf where the milk pail had rested before it fell to the ground. It would take someone very tall to reach that shelf, he thought aloud. Then Sherlock Chick headed to the stable. He looked up and saw the shelf where the bucket of nails had been. It would take someone very tall to reach that shelf, he said to himself, unless a bird flew up there. But Amy Goose was taking care of her goslings. Finally, Sherlock Chick headed for the tool shed. On the way, he passed Putty Cat sleeping on the porch of the farmhouse. That's Putty for you, Sherlock Chick thought to himself. He's just sleeping all day. At the tool shed, Sherlock Chick looked up and saw the shelf where the cans had been. How did these things get knocked down from the shelves, he wondered. That's a real mystery. My only clues are a rubber ball, a ball of yarn, and some crumpled paper. What do they mean? Sherlock Chick left the tool shed. He tried to solve the mystery. Joe Horse is tall, he thought aloud, and so is Mother Cow, but they were in the pasture, and they don't play with rubber balls, yarn, or paper. Just then, he saw Joe Horse leap over a fence. Who else have I seen leap like that? Said Sherlock Chick. Suddenly, everything was clear to Sherlock Chick. He knew who had made the awful night noises. I think he'll strike again tonight, said Sherlock Chick. But where? Not in the corn bin and not in the hayloft. There were no buckets or cans in those places to make noise. Then Sherlock Chick saw the spring house. The very place, he said aloud. There are pots and pans in there. They can make a lot of noise. Sherlock Chick had a plan. Sure enough, on the fourth night, awful noises from the spring house woke everybody up. Putty Cat was already there when the animals came running. Maybe a goblin did it, he said. Let's stay up and talk about it. In a flash, Sherlock Chick stepped out from his hiding place. The jig is up, Putty, he said. I saw you leap up on a shelf and knock pans to the floor. I knew you were making the night noises when I saw Joe Horse leap over a fence. Then I remembered cats leap too. And I remembered cats like to play with rubber balls, crumpled paper, and balls of yarn. Putty was ashamed. He said he was sorry. I didn't mean any harm. I get lonesome at night. I want somebody to play with. That's why I woke everybody up, explained Putty. Mother Cow said, you should go to sleep at night and play during the day like the rest of us. Then you won't be so lonesome. I didn't think of that, said Putty Cat. Do you think I can learn to sleep at night? You can try, said Mother Cow. With that, Sherlock Chick said, the case of the night noises is closed. And it was true. After that, the animals were never again awakened at night. Thanks to Sherlock Chick. Don't forget to come on down to Auburndale Library and pick up your craft bag and your bingo sheet. All you have to do is get one in a row, one diagonal, or one vertically. Bring it back in anytime during the summer and you can pick out a prize. Whose paw is it? Duck, chicken, or cow? Stay tuned for the answer.
We're back at Auburndale Pet World Pet Store, and I'm here with Flash today. He is a macaw. He's 4 years old, and he could get up to 80 years old. He is an awesome bird. What do you think? Y'all be sure to come back every week this summer to see what we have in store for you for pets.
Today we're going to talk about birds. This right here is a green Quaker. They need a cage, and they like bird seed, and they need water. They also have to have lots of toys. They get bored if they don't have any toys. So you want to make sure that their cage is nice and full, and they also like treats, and they need cuddle bones for minerals. And other than that, they just like to be held and played with. These are finches. They're a little bit different than other birds because you can't really handle them. But they need a nice big cage where they can fly around in. And then you also still want to give them their bird seed and water and lots of toys.
Hi, we're out here at the Lang Farm. We are in Fort Meade, and that is in Polk County. We are here with my granddaughter, Addison. She's 12, and my grandson, Ashton, and he's 10. And we're going to find out what kind of chores they do on the farm. Okay, we've got Ashton out here in the chicken pen, and he's going to tell us what he does with the chickens.
So we usually come out here with a whole bucket of feed with a scoop, and we scoop the food into the thing, because if we pour it in, it will get on the sides and it will come out like chickens do. And then we go over there and we use that hose to fill up that pool over there. And then our ducks get in it and take baths and make it dirty, so I have to do it every day.
Okay.
And then there are 2 roosters, and they usually sometimes fight.
Ooh.
And then there's 2 turkeys, and the one just got hurt a little bit ago. And the one right there He's a little skittish.
The one on the left?
His name is Quackers. And then there's Waddles over there. Waddles got hurt when he was a baby, so he waddles. That's why we named him Waddles.
Okay. Now, what about the chickens in the coop? Let's look in the coop and see what you do up there. All right, now Ashton is collecting some eggs. We just came to the other side here.
So now we're gonna collect the eggs. There's 3 chickens right here, and these 2 are probably trying to lay more eggs, but there's probably eggs underneath them. So we got 1, 2, 3.
All right.
4, 5.
Oh yeah, she was laying on some, wasn't she?
And 5 for the morning.
All right. All right, we've got Addison out here with her cow, which is, what's her name?
Her name is Girl Crush.
All right, and how many cows do you have?
We have 8 cows in 1 bowl.
Okay, and they have named them all. But did you say this is your favorite cow?
Yes.
And what does she eat?
She eats her salt and protein block, which is right here, which she was just eating.
She's on
Which
another
it's
one here.
that one too. It's the same thing. And she walks around the pasture and she'll eat the grass. And we feed them bags of feed twice a week.
All right. Okay, Addison is going to show us that they have some baby chicks and turkeys too.
Yeah.
All right, show us what's going on here.
So we've got the 2 baby chicks in here, the chickens, and then we've got 3 turkeys in here.
Oh, that's
But
a turkey
this
right
one
there.
is curious. They like to fly out of their cage. They actually eat chicken food, but it's like mashed up into smaller pieces.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got their water and some bedding in here, so it's soft for them to sleep on.
All right. And how old are they right now?
Right now they're 2 weeks old.
2 weeks.
2
Boy,
weeks.
they've grown a lot.
Yeah, they were really small when we got them.
And when will they be okay to put outside?
When they're probably about a month or 2 old. Yeah.
Okay, so they got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
All right. All right. They've just given the cows some treats so that we could say bye. There's all their cows loving those treats. Thank you, Addison and Ashton, for inviting us out to your farm. We had a good time.
Whose paw is it? It's a duck. And make sure to visit officialkidsmag.com. It has all kinds of activities for you to do and a bunch of magazine articles on your favorite animals. And we're still waiting on some pet photos from you. It's not too late. So if you have any with you and your favorite pet, go ahead and email us your photos at libraryprogram@auburndalefl.com. Bye.